Hi Nancy. So, did you get any chance to set up the things like Selenium ID or whatever?
Yeah, I tried. I was trying only like before.
Okay.
I was
So that's what before going to this 11th session, right? So we just will try to do a quick recap again. So if you're facing any technical issues, let me know. So we can try to fix that.
Yeah, earlier like I told you I didn't have the Firefox. So I tried
Yes.
to install the Firefox. It was installed
Okay.
in the Selenium ID also, but the Firefox nothing was opening. Then I just now it's fine. Now everything is fine. Now I tried to open the Facebook and the email and the yesterday what we did. I tried all those things. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Okay. So before going to the next sessions, right? So next agenda. So I would like you to download something. It will take some time to download depending upon the connection. So once you download, then I'll switch back to that WebDriver. So basically, we are trying to download this version. You can see here, right? Download version 42.2.
Okay. I need to install this?
Yes. Just download this. There's no installation as such. I'll ask you to do something. It's around 33 MB, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, yeah, I can anyhow because I'm using other computer. But I download on my computer only. So that's also open with me. So I can easily the same link, right? Yesterday link.
Yes. Docs. Yeah, same link. Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I need to download. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, just initiate that. Probably it will take depending upon the connection. So meanwhile, I can complete the other things.
Okay.
So we are discussing about the different kinds of locators like ID, name, CSS, and all. Now I would like to cover XPath. So this is very popular. If you go everywhere within Selenium, always they talk in terms of whenever they say locator, they always go with either XPath or CSS. This is just a practice, but based on my experience, I prefer to use XPath and the CSS because CSS is pretty fast compared to XPath. But XPath, I can't say it's too slow, but it's pretty slow compared to CSS. But you can't really notice that. Can't really notice that. When you say XPath, it's kind of a XML or HTML kind of some languages, right? Yeah. A normal HTML. So they say XHTML, XPath, or whatever. So actually, this is something like depends upon the. I'll give an example. I'll show the source code. Yeah, we'll see the same source code what we're trying to do yesterday. Like we have something like HTML body, form ID, and there are two username, password, text box, and continue button, everything, right? So we have something like ID is equal to continuous there, name is equal to, or you can get a CSS through Selenium ID. Now the question is, I need to get an XPath for this. So before going to the definition or whatever technical, right, let me show like what example what we were trying yesterday. I think
it's installed. Okay.
It's installed, is it? It's downloaded, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I downloaded 2 times.
Okay. Fine.
It's a jar file.
Yes, it's a var file. Yeah, var or jar. Yeah.
Jar file.
Yeah, jar file. Yesterday we tried to analyze something like some username, password, how it gets the XPath, CSS ID name. I'll take the same example and try to analyze only the XPath now. To understand the XPath. Okay, so guest is there. I'll open up Selenium ID now. Sorry. Let me make this a base URL as same. Okay. I think by default it will be record mode, I believe. Yeah, second. Fine. So let's try to.
You need to do it medium at least. Otherwise, it will not record. Okay.
Yeah.
It's recorded.
Okay. So in target, right? I think we already observed yesterday. There is ID, name, there is CSS, there is a class. I think you went through some of the document, right?
Yeah, I did this one.
Yeah. Okay. And now if you come down here, the last three you see, right? Something like last. Yeah. Here, the input ID is equal to password. You can see / input ID is equal to password. This is nothing but an XPath. So XPath always starts with this one, /.
Okay.
This is syntax. XPath always starts with /. But what he's saying input @ID is equal to password. But if you see the source code of this guest or whatever, right? Or you can say inspect element with Firebug. So I didn't teach you the Firebug and Firepath. Sorry, I should do that.
Yeah, they were saying Firebug in the document. Yeah. So I thought maybe it was the same Firebug.
No. I'll let me cover that also today. So we'll try to do that. So if you highlight this, right? So it says the input is a tag, ID is nothing but a name, type, value, something is there. So if you look at the XPath, the way it traverses, right? It traverses the whole, the HTML source code page. So when you go back here, suppose I want to go to this, input continue button. What happens in real time? It will take HTML, okay, body. HTML body. What is next is form, right? Form. Next it will say input. And input, probably it will directly, I can go to the input. I can use something like @ It is the bracket. @ is nothing but the attribute. What kind of attribute it will be? Because a lot of attributes you have right here. Login, username, whatever. Now if you say username, @ what is that username? What is the attribute? Is the ID or name? In this case, it's ID. ID is equal to user name. That's it. So this will be the XPath of particular username text box. In the same way, you want to go for a, let's say, password, right? I'll just say password. Suppose, let's say, I'll replace this guy with name. Name. Then you can't say ID here because, for a password, there is no. Then I'll say name and then I'll give the attribute value as password. That's it. Okay. So this will be kind of an XPath. It will travel from a root to that element. It's kind of a, you got it right. HTML always starts with the root one and it will end up with again HTML somewhere.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
in between this is a lot of web elements or kind of any kind of an element, button, checkbox, radio button or whatever. So we need to traverse or to catch that particular element, right? So we can make use of Selenium IDE to record and see what kind of XPath you are getting for a given component or given web element. So this is one type. This is called as attribute level. When I say attribute level, it's nothing but whenever you have something like this one, ID, something like ID, name. So this is called as attribute level. Attribute level XPaths. But if you see this, this difference, the difference between what I showed here and this one, right? There is slight difference here. Okay. See, both works. When I say ID is equal to password, I'll change this to name now. This should work. See, both work. The problem here is, I said it's pretty slow because now it has to traverse through or parse through all the, the tags in the HTML source code. Imagine there are, to reach password, you need to cross through all 50 different tags, HTML, body, form. Again, there is a div, and again, there is something like another div, table. A lot of things are there. Then you can't really, you can do that, but it will be pretty slow. But another technique is, if you know the attribute, I know the attribute here, name, password, I can directly say / input, name, and then I can use a password. What happens where this is, in whole HTML source code, it will search automatically for an input, wherever input is there, and then that input name should be password. Wherever the input name is password, right, it will try to invoke. If you look at this example, this is where the input name password is there. Correct, right?
Okay.
This is the one. So it's going to highlight this. I mean, in the background, it's going to pick So this is at the attribute level, and this is, I don't recommend to use it, but sometimes situations are there, so you might use this. But that's still okay. But at least in your project, you try to use most of the things XPath with the attribute level. This works. I'll tell you one example why you should not use it now only. Okay, let's say developer has changed the code now. Okay, he added div and div. Okay.
Yeah.
Some div, somewhere he added some tag. Okay. What happens? The whole structure of the HTML or the page, right, got changed. But if you see in the UI nothing is changed. Probably he added some class, div class, and you want to make it CSS like more colorful and all. He added some code. Okay. But the button placement, everything is same. There's no change. But if you try this, right, it won't work. I mean, the before code was without this, right? And if developer has introduced, let's say, div, and again one more div has introduced, and if you try this, right, it will never work because this guy is traversing based on the HTML source code. Once it reached in a form, and after that you're looking for input, if it is there, input is name, password, then only it works. After that, you see a lot of divs are there. This is not covered. Then you should go back to the source code and you should say div/div, then it works. But if you look at this example, right, do you think I need to change something to work for a password here?
Password?
No, I'm trying to automate to click, to enter some value for password, right? If the HTML source code page is changed, okay, the first approach, I should change my XPath also. In the second approach, what I'm taking here is, I no need to change not even single line of code here.
Okay.
Why? Because I told, right, directly it will search for the input overall in the full HTML source code page, and directly it will go to the name equal to password, and then it works.
Okay.
This is with the attribute level. So always make sure that we use attribute level while automating the things. Because something changes, right? This still works. Because I'm not traversing to the full path. Correct, right? It's something like this. Suppose you have location A to B, and I have something like 3 paths. 3 different paths to reach location A to B. Got it. So another path could be very shortest path, where always I'll take the route. Another path could be a longest path. In both the cases, you can reach. I agree. In all 3 cases, you can reach. But the way how you take the route, each route, one is having 2 kilometers, one is 5, one is 15. So it depends, right, how you reach to that element or reach to the destination. Here it is purely based on your all HTML source code, the tags. It will traverse through everything. But when you take the attribute level, it will directly have a contact with the attribute. Very simple.
Okay.
In attribute level, we won't say HTML body, whatever the source code here, right? We won't do like this. Directly we can attack with the attribute level. In the same way, let me analyze for login button in Computer. So we run some couple of examples. Okay. And I won't enter anything. Let me click on login. There is Selenium ID. Yeah, button ID is equal to BTN login. Okay. So what is this? Input ID is equal to BTN login. Correct, right? So we'll just take this and we'll try to make use in our scope. This is with the attribute level. So you don't need to worry about, I mean to say, HTML body and how this guy is written. So for example, if we show this, right, actually is very big. First you should go to HTML, then head, body, correct, right? Then table, table. In the table there is a T body. I should go to T body, particular row, and somewhere your this one will be there. Yeah. Again, I should go to table. In that again T body, again TR, TD. Again there is a form. In that form, again there is a table T body TD, and again come down. You can see a ID, that is login. You can see it's highlighted, right? This you can see now HTML body, table, T-body. This is a tooltip I got here, correct? TRTD, table file. See, this is the longest XPath we got for input box now. This also works. If you try this, right?
Yeah.
This also works.
I tried in my system. It's not like this, same like this, coming in like this.
This is a plugin. This is a Firebug plugin. I'll teach you how to install the
Okay, that's why it's coming. Because if I click on right click and if I go inspect element, it's not coming properly. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So each one has their own way to show up the things actually. So Chrome generally don't show up with the HTML body level. So it always shows the attribute level. That's good actually. But if you try Firefox Firebug plugin, can you see here? Can search in Google Firefox Firebug plugin.
Okay.
It's a Firebug plugin, and if you click on this, Firebug integrates with the Firebox to put a well development, what kind of, I'll debug everything you can do. And make sure that your latest browser supports this Firebug 2.0. For me, it's giving error because not available for Firefox 26. Something like this. Maybe I've downloaded the older version. I have downloaded the older version earlier. I think the latest is not supporting for 26 version. I think you might have downloaded the latest version, like 29 or 28 something.
Yeah, right? It's the latest version. No, it's saying again, for me also saying not available for Firefox 29.0.
Oh, then I think you should download 28 or something. Maybe download 28. Then if you want to use Firebug, then you should use 28.
So you are not using
version. I'm using 26. Maybe the older version I'm talking about. Earlier I used to get 1.8 or something here. That was supporting for Firefox.
Okay, maybe Firebug 1.8 we can do it, right? We can search.
Let me do that. 1.8 or 1.9 something was there.
1.8.
Yeah, 1.8.2, correct.
1.9.1 is also there.
Yeah, I think directly it's taking me to 2.0.
Yeah, same with me.
And if you come down, right, I think the compatibility, I think we can try with this.
They are saying be careful with the old version. These versions are displayed for reference and testing
Firefox
purpose.
9,
use the latest version of add-on. I try to use 9.2. So for this is saying these versions are displayed for reference and testing purpose. You should not use that.
No, I think they changed a lot. Okay. No, you can still use, I believe. I don't think so. It will create problem because I use 1.8, 1.9.2 and all.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need to downgrade your some browser. Not available for Firefox 26. Oh, okay, 2 is not available. If you come down, yeah, this is available. 1.12. They are given clear now. Works with Firefox 23 and later. And all 2. Series is not working. It's fine. I think you can do this 1.12.
They are saying works with Firefox 30.0 and later. But when I try to download, it's saying 29 is the latest version.
Actually, 29 is the latest version. I'm not sure. I think this is released still. Oh, this is released on June 2nd. Okay, this is very latest, I think. Yeah.
Oh, last week.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Very latest. That's the open source, right? They may not do all kind of compatibility tests. They just release. They rely on the public kind of a beta testing. If anyone logs, then they'll try to fix it and they'll say use it older version. Very simple. Okay, you can try it Firebug this one. November release, whatever, 1.2.5, 2.6, a lot of versions are there. You can add this. That doesn't make any much difference. The only way what we're trying to understand when you say right click or whatever, and you should get this, a component. Like when I say right click, inspect element with Firebug. There's one more element, the component will be added over here.
Oh, okay.
Once you click on this, right, the kind of the same Chrome we try, no? Right click, inspect element, same way. Same way.
Okay.
And there will be icon here, and click on this icon to analyze something, login. And again, right click here, right click, and you can say copy XPath. So I don't know what really the XPath is for over here. So I can just right click, copy XPath and see what the exact XPath over here. Then I'll go to somewhere and just try to paste it. Yeah, see, correct. This is what we tried, right? See, this is HTML body table. What is that? You understand this one tables, right? T body, TR, TD. If not, I'll explain that later.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'll explain that later. It's kind of a table, like we have kind of Excel, right? TR is nothing but a row and TD element is nothing but a column. Something like this. Okay. So inside the row, inside the column, somewhere again one more table is there, and looks like the path is very difficult to analyze. You have to read out a lot of T body, TR, and then input is there. But instead of this, if I start using, if I go to Selenium IDE, and if I start using this is better.
Okay.
This is better. This is better approach. Don't use this. Why? Because tomorrow, suppose table, he added one more table and it has become 6. And you will not come to know really. It's a background, right? But if you try with the same file, right, it will throw an error unable to locate element. But once you figure out, you came to know that, oh, XPath got changed. The structure got changed. Now it has become 6. Now again, you should go back to the code and change it. But in this case, you see this. Directly input at the red button, it's going. You don't care about really the flow. So it is changed. Directly it will go to the input, the tag. And it will look for this name. It will look for this name. Wherever the name is there, it will try to pick this and automate.
Okay.
So don't use this. And one more thing, we have position based. I think this also should not use this. See, you are given position based. See, this is very simple example. I'll always take a very classic example. This position based. Suppose in a classroom, right? In a classroom, I have 5, I have 5 rows. Okay. In each row, there are 4 columns. Means 4 guys are sitting. Okay. Now, the first guy was sitting in a first row, right? He changed the location. Okay. Five rows, right? And I have 4 columns. Okay. This is kind of a table for me. And is block. And suppose you are sitting in this position. Let's say I'll put something like you're sitting here. Now if I want to access this, right, probably I'll go to HTML, T, body, TR. I'll go to this position and try to get a XPath. That works. That works for that moment. Suppose this guy change the place and he's sitting in this position. What happens? Your script will not work.
Okay.
What are the XPaths you're trying to get and do the things right? It will not, because this is position based. When you look at this example, he is giving TR means fifth row, TD is the first column, fifth row, first column, your input box is there. Okay. Now, suppose this got changed to a different position or whatever, then this will not work, because see this is moved to TD. TD is nothing but a column here, and TR nothing but a row. Nothing but these are all rows and these are all columns. Now, if I want to change the script, right, I should probably change something like this. Sorry, to second column, because it's sitting in a second column, right, and fifth row. Second column, fifth row, and I have to highlight this. Correct, right? But if you do this approach, tell me anything I need to change. If you use this approach, attribute level approach, is there anything I need to change in my code, though the locations are keep on changing?
No.
No. Why? Because you are catching that element to the attribute level. Means, suppose person A, suppose Nancy is sitting over here, and she changed the position, but still her name is Nancy only. Correct, right? Is nothing but the ID or name is never going to change. Only the position is going to change. So the position is keep on changing. I should not change the XPath. I should always make sure that my XPath will remain same though the position is changed. So what kind of XPath I should use in such a way that it works? So always remember that you should use attribute level. What we just tried now is nothing but is attribute level. This one. Anything is changed, still it works. No issues. But this is a big problem. If something got changed, then there is a problem. Let's say your application is keep on changing. Every build when you get this left and right keep on changing, then you can't use it. Because again go back to the code, analyze the XPath, change to second row, and come back to third column and then save and run, it works. But in this case it's not required. It's not required. Okay? Okay. So once you record through Selenium IDE, you will get good amount of this one actually combinations. You can make use of. You can see here XPath : attributes. Click on this. You get the attribute. You will just copy this and paste in your Selenium code and start working. So always try with the attribute level.
Okay.
Okay, it's clear, right? XPath.
Almost. Not exactly.
No, where you're not getting, tell me. See, our whole idea is to get attribute, you got it, right?
Yeah, attribute I got
attribute
it.
You got it. So other things like purely with the position based. Position based in the sense it will traverse through your HTML source code. Okay. In this case, it's very simple HTML source code. In our product and all, like HTML source code, like it's like anything. You can't really go back and see the HTML source code. Where is the button and all? It's very, very difficult. You can't do that. So that's the reason we use Selenium IDE to record and see what's happening. But this guy is giving something different. See here, TR, fifth row, TD, and then input. This is a position in the particular block your input box is sitting. The same I'm trying to depict here. Particular block, input box is sitting. If this is getting keep on changed, your code also change. You have to change the code. So that's the reason don't worry about this XPath positioning and all. Always we should make sure that we use attribute level. That's it. Just try to remember that. Always we use attribute level. Okay, you want still some more example? I can show something. We'll try with Facebook. We'll see. Probably we'll get some more clarity. Schedules again. Because this happens when you try to analyze too much of this one, right? So examples, right? Then you get an idea. Because each application is built in different way, right? So you'll not come to know like how it is really written. Yeah, this ID is email. You see this. I got 3 different values. One is attribute, one is relative, one is position. Now you tell me what you understand by this. We'll try to fix the problem. Input ID is equal to email.
This is a fix basically.
Yeah, attribute is fixed, right? So no developer will change, keep on in every build. You will not change the attributes. No one will do.
Yeah, that maybe email ID will be.
Yeah, email will be same. So I am attacking with the attribute email ID, and I'll say / input. / is the XPath, the syntax. So whole HTML source code, it look for an input, and that input you'll get a lot of input. See, this is also input, and this is also input. You see, this is input. You get a lot of inputs over here. The tag. But inside that, where is email? Obviously, you won't find email everywhere with all the components. You won't find that. If you find also, there is one.
A phone. Yeah.
Yeah. If you find also, no, we can use something like index concept.
Okay.
For example, there are 2 input box with same name. Imagine like this. 2 input box with same name. This happens sometimes. I have seen. So, and you say XPath email right here, it got confused. So you need to traverse to the index. Means one means this is the one.
This is
2 means
two.
this. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. This is very rare case. We'll see this later.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, you shared the document. It was in Mercury something that time.
Yeah, exactly.
It was there.
Yeah. So this is with the attribute level. So it's very easy to understand. Now let us understand the relative path. Now tell me, looks like there is a form, and the form name is login form. Table T body, second row, first column, and there is an input. But it never specify what is the input, the tag name. Correct? The tag name actually is what? Tag name is what? The attribute name is email, right? But when you try to look at the relative path, right, or relative path, you will never get this. This is purely a different approach. Means is going form. In that form, there is a login form. For example, if you go take this PPT, right, what I was explaining earlier. Sorry. Yeah. There is a HTML body form, correct, right? Login form. Correct, right? In the login form, there is a table, T body, TR, and the second row looks like first column, and then there is the input box. Suppose this guy changed to somewhere else. This email has changed to somewhere here below. Tomorrow, Facebook changes this username password interface to somewhere here. But if you try with this XPath, it will never work because probably it might be sitting in a different row. There are chances, right? Fourth row or first column or kind of a second column. Then it will 100% it won't work. Don't use this.
Yeah, it will work. This one, email ID will. Yes. Attributes will work.
Yes, attributes. Why it will work? Because though the position is changed, but your strategy is always attacking the element with the attribute level, not with the position level. Simple. Then it works.
Yeah.
When you say find, you can see it's get highlighted.
Hello.
Yeah. Able to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say find, right, it will be able to get the element over here. But sometimes there are situations that even I use this. Sometimes there is no attribute at all. Just imagine there is no attribute. See, in this case, I am dealing with attribute. Let's say there is no attribute. There is no name. There is no ID. Nothing is there. Then how do you do that? I should go by XPath, position based or whatever, right? It will be a problem. Or sometimes I'll go with the CSS. I'll see whether class is given. You saw example, right? There was class, something. I look for one more finer details. Let's say any class is there for a given attribute. Oh, class is there, then I'll make use of class. ultimately I'll try to avoid using this XPath relative parts. If nothing is there, then I'll make use of this. And whenever the code is keep on changing, then there is a problem to go back and change this also. But anyway, this is maybe a rare case. It can depend upon the development style they do in a company. Each time keep on changing, there is a big problem. Otherwise, it won't create a huge impact.
Okay.
So this is with the XPath.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have to cover. Okay, and probably why you are not getting, because here a lot of tags are there: table, T body, TR, TR. So if you put the representation like this, right? This is the table. Table is a tag. Table is a kind of a tag. Inside the table, I have a lot of rows over here. That is TR, second row, whatever. These are all TRs. And this is nothing but your column. TD, TD, TD is nothing but a column. And inside that, they try to fit the components. But when you see the Facebook alone, right? I'll just try to do this. Right click and say inspect element with Firebug. Yeah. Yeah. This is a table. You can see the table tag here. Inside the table tag, there is a T body. See, this is always a syntax. This is a standard HTML standard. Once there is a table, right, you should have a T body. Inside the T body, you have a lot of rows, and each row has maybe a column also. It depends. Yeah, each row and a column. And you can see the column name is something like class name they are given. Okay, there won't be any ID name, something like this, because they are not maintaining. And inside that, there is a label called email or phone. So you will try to get the XPath of this.
Okay.
Yeah, right click and you will get XPath or CSS. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll try to analyze both XPath and CSS this time. We'll see how it works. See, this is another problem. This guy is giving from, I told right, there could be a lot of divs, div, form, table, T-body, TR, TD, and then label is there.
Okay.
Okay, and don't use this. And if you try to get a CSS, we'll see what is CSS. Even CSS also will traverse in the same way. Oh my god. See this. Don't use this. The huge CSS. Suppose tomorrow developer remove this div from the HTML source page, then it will never work. Don't try this. So that's why what I generally, the best practice I'll do is go for Selenium IDE. Okay, and try to see what is the CSS over here, and try to analyze yourself and start using it. If there is an attribute is there, and try to use this. Don't ever try to do this. And one more shortcut I'll tell you. For a given XPath, right, you don't need to really struggle to get an XPath. I will tell you one tool called. Okay, let me show you the combinations. Okay, for a password text box, right click and say XPath, right? You can see the one component XPath, and these are the different ways I can write a XPath for a password. You got it right? A lot of ways. ID contains pass, name pass, ID pass, and tab index is 2, and contains tab index is 2. There are a lot of ways to, interact with that element. But the question is from where we are getting this. This is not Firebug, this is not Firepath or whatever. This is not a default install by Firefox. This works only with Firefox. What I'm showing this now, right? It works only with Firefox, not with any other browser. So for that there is a tool, like how we have a Firebug, right? There is a tool. The tool called as WebDriver Element Locator.
Okay.
Let me search this, and I'll say. is a free plugin, like how we have the IDE and all that. It's a free plugin, and this is not by Selenium, guys. Basically, someone has developed this. Why they developed? Because they understood that getting XPath is really difficult, because we should rely on always Selenium IDE. Till now, what I showed, right? All through Selenium IDE, right? Whatever the IDE says, you're trying to do that. But this add-on didn't support to speed up the creation of WebDriver script by using the location of the elements. Correct. This is very pretty fast. So you don't need to rely on Selenium IDE. For example, I'll go back here again. Facebook. Suppose login button you want to get an XPath. So what I'll do? I will never record anything. I'll never use Firebug or Firepath, whatever. I'll just right click this login button. I'll go to XPath. I got a lot of options. See, I'll copy this. But generally what I'll do once I'll copy, I'll go to Selenium IDE once again. I will paste the target here and I'll see whether it's working or not. Because Selenium IDE I open to make sure whether it has an interaction with that XPath or not. See, and I say login, you're getting the highlight element there, yellow color. Means whatever the XPath you copied or you got from a different add-on, it's working. But these kind of XPath you will never see in Selenium IDE.
And every time we need to record it, then only it works.
Yeah, you can record it. Yes. Record. And whatever the Selenium IDE says, we'll pick that copy paste and we'll try to do that. Sometimes it might work and may not work. And a lot of combinations are there. So that's the reason due to this difficulty, I think someone has developed this. It's a free add-in. And you can download this. You can search for, even I'll pin this URL for you.
I did.
You did it? Huh? Good. Okay. You can add to Firefox. Probably you can restart if something is not getting replaced.
Yeah, it's saying element locator for WebDriver has been installed successfully and blue. Something
now can
blue.
Can you go back to any kind of page, let's say like Facebook or whatever? Can you just right click and see, let me know if it's coming up or
not? Right click XPath. Yes.
Coming, is it? Okay, that's it. Very simple. You can copy this and make it in your script.
Now all is like C, Java locator, support locator, Python locator, Ruby locator, all these things. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, we are going to deal with only Java locators, right? So we are working with Java. So we deal with XPath Java because this is the tool plugin is made very easy. Some guys they use C hash and C sharp, Python, Ruby, and all, right? For them it will be very easy. But ultimately your XPath is same. You got the logic, right? See, if you look for XPath for 70, something is there, right? If you look for a Java XPath also, it's same. You will not get different XPaths for different languages. Correct, right? So element locator is very generic in nature. But the way you interact with this element through different language. You try with Java, somebody will try with Python. Probably the syntax will change, the approach strategy will change, but the locator strategy will remain same only. XPath is an XPath. That's it. So our interest, suppose let's say sign up button is there. Right click, XPath, and this says see button contains name web submit. Use this. You just click on this, it will copy in a memory, and you can paste somewhere. Paste it. Yeah, see. That's it. I can directly use in my code. We'll see how to use this code. Till now I'm not showing the code. Only thing I'm trying to make a basic understand like what are the different locators out there, and especially XPath and CS is very important. There are a lot of plugins available in the market. I'm trying to show there are different ways to get a XPath. What are different ways to get a XPath? If you could summarize like this, right? Using ID I can do that, correct? Record and get a XPath. Or Firebug I can do. Or if you use Chrome, I can say right click inspect element, correct? And also I can, just now we saw web element locator, WebDriver element locator, WebDriver element locator, okay. WebDriver element locator. This is also another plugin. See, there are different ways to identify the XPaths. All we are trying to do XPaths only. I'm trying to understand like there are different ways to do this. Don't always say there is only IDE, there is only Firebug, or if you use Chrome, you can right click and insert element. And this is also very good. I use this a lot. The last one what just now I showed, right? Because it will give me a lot of options. I'll just go there, export. I'll copy. See, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around 10 different combinations are there. So, but this is not working. You can try with this. See this. Observe this. This is type submit, and this is with value attribute login.
Once you click, then only it came in XPath, right?
Yeah, once you
click on the...
it will copy in a memory, maybe kind of a clipboard, and paste it here. You see, I can use this. Now look at these two things. Like this is really a mess up, correct, right? Something changed. You can't use this. So don't use these kind of XPaths. Always try to make use of these tools to get a better strategy to locate an XPath and try to use it. Simple. Now you got it, right? Okay, so try to get all kind of hands-on to locate an element, just a practice. So open a single page like what we call Facebook or whatever. Try with IDE, I think already you tried. Try with Firebug now. And Chrome also you can try. And WebDriver element also we can try.
Which Firebug should I use? Because
yeah, you can use 1.12b0 something which is giving, right?
1.12.0.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, you can use that.
I can I can use anyone, whatever suits.
Anyone, right? Anyone.
Okay.
And try to practice this, get hands-on on all these code. So this is very important while developing automation scripts and all that. So it's left to you, whichever you feel very comfort, and try to analyze. You can use this. Not an issue.
Okay.
But all these 4 are very, very important to get a locator strategy. That's it.
Okay. I just installed this that Firefox 1.12.0 B3. Okay. So when I try to open in for Facebook, and HTML and the below headers are all changed, like division blue bar holder, division pagelet blue bar, division something. This is coming. I don't know.
No. You are getting when you say right click, you are getting this one.
Yeah, I am getting when I click on right click, say inspect element with Firebug. When I click on the Facebook login page, and it's showing me HTML. Then in your it's saying TDTR, all the stuff. Yeah, but here it's in HTML something like on the other that column it's showing division.7d, division.pvl, something different.
Okay. So what you understand by this is like XPath and Jesus, they are like structured based. Okay. When I say ID name, they are very static in nature. Means developer will developing, right? He will give ID is equal to name is equal to class is equal to. Nobody will give CSS is equal to, or nobody will try to give XPath is equal to. It is not a standard. We don't have any kind of attribute like this.
Yeah, we don't have standard, TD or TDR.
Yeah, this is a structured base. This is a kind of a structured base. But what I recommend is don't use Firebug. Just practice, just use it. Otherwise, don't use. What I recommend is use a WebDriver element locator a lot. This will give a lot of options to you. Just now I showed for a Facebook login button, text box or whatever. For the first name also you can just try it out. You'll get a lot of options.
Okay.
You see here, a lot of whichever there is a red notification here, right? Don't use this. They are suspecting that it might or may not work. Don't try this. But you can try all these combinations. But sometimes what happens, even web element locator also will fail. Sometimes will not able to locate element. Then use Selenium IDE to record and see what's really happening in the background, and try to analyze and come up with the XPath. And don't use this Firebug. I don't like it, because you will get only one type of the solution. But when you use a web driver element locator, you get a lot of options over here.
How you copying that thing? XPath?
Just click on this. Just click on this. Just click and go to Notepad or somewhere, paste it and try to analyze this.
I don't need to copy it.
It's already copied. When you say click, right, it's copied into a clipboard.
Okay.
You can try this now. Yeah, you can try this. Copy to clipboard actually, and just paste it. That's it.
Okay, I need to paste it in Notepad or anything.
Yeah. Notepad and try to see what kind of expert is doing.
Okay, let's see.
So basically, what we're trying to do is like no need to analyze the source code of any given application because you can do that still. But if it is a very huge, the lines of code is very difficult to traverse and do that, and you will end up with the time like it will take a lot of time to invoke that element or to automate a particular component. So that's the reason these guys came up with a lot of plugins. Use this plugin to fasten your automation script. It's very simple.
Okay.
You'll feel this effect like when you try to automate things, right? Real time script, right? You feel the heat. You feel the how easy to use this. What is the benefit of this?
Okay.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, for me, like if I'm copying the scripts, Facebook only, okay? I click on submit button, right?
Okay.
Login button, right?
Okay. Yeah, login button.
Or okay.
Don't click on login button. Say right click. Right click on the particular component and just move down. There is export.
Yeah, right click and export. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm copying it and pasting.
Just click on. Just click.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, input ID or something. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is the way to interact with this.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want to do a quick small script in your machine now. So can you open Eclipse first?
Need to
open Eclipse.
Just 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I need to find where is the Eclipse in program. Maybe I don't.
Okay.
What should be the name for this file?
Eclipse. Which file? Eclipse. Eclipse will be Eclipse only. It will never change. Start with E.
E, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Eclipse, Java, Indigo. I have a zip file.
Okay. It's not installed. It's not. You just download, is it? You don't have any. You never tried to open till now?
No, I tried to open and it's saying, Eclipse folder is there. Yeah, I didn't understand. It's saying configuration, drop-in, feature, P2, plugin. When I click on the Eclipse,
there is eclipse.exe. Yeah, you need to open that eclipse.exe file.
I opened that Eclipse and there are so many files are coming. It's saying configuration, Eclipse, on Eclipse folder, there is a configuration, drop-in, feature, P2, plugin, ready, exe, eclipse.exe. I need to run it or what?
Yes. Eclipse.exe.
This file is saying that this file has a potentially unsafe file type of .exe.
Yeah, I think you need to unzip first. I think probably you're going inside the zip and trying to see that, right? Unzip the folder first. Unzip what is the folder, the Eclipse folder first.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe it's in compressed mode. Yeah. Compressed mode. You unzip first and again go back to Eclipse.
Eclipse
and just double click.
Executive launcher was unable to locate its companion shared library. 1 second.
Oh.
What?
You're getting any issue?
I think so. 1 second. Let me unzip it first.
Okay.
Extract here, right? I can, because in my new system, in office system, so many things are there, but right now, it's in my system. I need to I just okay.
Yeah.
Unzipping.
See, Selenium is a tool where it's not sometimes so easy, to do a setup because it's just a jar, right? So it is more flexible in nature that you can try with Eclipse or you can try with NetBeans or a lot of IDEs are there and you can do that. But Qt and all, it's very standalone. Just double click, everything works fine. This is a installation wizard. But coming to Selenium, it's always initially it will take some time. You should be very patient. Something won't work. We'll try to fix the issue, but after that it will be very easy. Don't worry.
Hey, it's saying a Java runtime environment or Java development kit must be available in order to run Eclipse. No Java virtual machine. Okay.
Can you go to command prompt and check whether Java is installed or not in your machine? Go to command prompt.
I think, I am on command prompt. I think so. I tried to install Java. It was not able to install. No, Java is not installed.
Okay, then this will not work actually. I mean,
without Java.
Yeah, it should be having Java.
Okay, so I need to install.
No, in command prompt, what error you are getting? There is no Java, like Java - version. Say nothing you are getting.
Java
- version. Let me show here. Let me show.
Yeah, Java is.
I'm using 1.7.
It's saying can you repeat the step again?
Yeah. Go back. Run.
We are on
CMD command prompt and just say Java space - version.
Java
space - version. VRSION.
Java space. There is a line too. You need to put a line.
Yeah, there's an hyphen, kind of what is it? Just
okay.
Line,
okay.
Line, and
okay.
then
version. Then enter.
Yes, version. Yes, enter.
It's saying Java is not recognized as an internal or external command.
Means Java is not there. As you said, there is no Java. So you need to install the Java now. Okay.
But once I go to in my program, it's saying Java is there. Yeah, about Java and this is Java.
Do one thing. I'll tell you one shortcut to do this. Okay, you try to do the same way. Okay. Looks like Java is there, something like that. Let me show. Like go to C and you go to program file. And somewhere Java is there. Like this, right? You have both JDK and JRE, correct?
1 second. Java program files, right?
Yes, program files.
Where are it? No. There are two program files in my system.
Yeah, it will be there two program. One is with 8.6 and one is normal program files. Yeah, try with program files. Don't try with 8.6. Try with just program files.
I don't have it program file. I have it Java in 8.6.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, go to for
Java. Yeah.
Okay. Open the folder. How many files
only,
is there?
Only one JRE7 is there.
Shit. Actually, you need JDK also because in future we're going to work with a lot of and all. So that look for JDK.
So I need to install Java, right?
Better install Java that has both JDK and you will get a component actually. It will install everything for you. Like
from
JSG, JDK. It will download from Oracle site actually. So it's taken over by Oracle, right? So you can. I'll send you the link.
Can you send me on Gmail? Okay, you just send me.
Let me check it out. Otherwise, I have a exe. Probably I should put it in Dropbox. I think it's very huge. I don't think so. I can share via Any drive?
Yeah, let me know. I will download from the internet. That's not a big deal. Your speed is very like high. So, Java 1.7 download.
Yeah, 1.7. Yes, this is the one. So based on your machine, right, 64-bit or 86, right? This is 129 MB. Okay, I'll
Java
put
1.
these links.
What was the Java 1.7, right?
1.7, yeah, 1.7. I'll just ping you. So better you can store it immediately before we log off. So store this somewhere.
Okay, let me bear it at chat.
Yeah.
Let me copy it. Okay. Okay, I need to click on this link.
Yes. Go to the. It will be yeah. Go under Windows 64 and just click on this exe. It will download.
Okay, I will do it.
We'll see user will get any issues or not, because sometimes it can happen because I might be using very different version, or maybe the the Oracle might have updated a lot of patches and all. We'll see how it works. So better download it. It will take some time.
Okay, I need to download this, then I need to run the Eclipse, and I will do it.
I think we need to set the Java class paths and all. So if you go to computer, right? So we need to set that environment variables. Sometimes it may not work.
Okay, maybe my husband knows this. Let me ask.
Yeah, you can set the environment variables. JDK Java JDK form. You need to set the environment variables. Then you open Eclipse. It should work.
Okay. Okay.
It should work.
Okay, I will try it.
Okay, fine.
So, I will try to download. Can we complete the session today? Yeah, because we need to go somewhere actually.
Yeah. Not a problem. Yeah. I was just trying to do a setup, but because this is very important. Otherwise, next session I can't really take it. Whatever I say, you understand, but you can't practice. For me, practice is very important.
No,
understanding is okay. We'll probably try to fix this. If there's any issues, you can ping me. You can send me a mail. I'll try to reply. Not an issue.
Okay. Basically, in Java, once I click on C drive, both should be there. GRE and JDK. Both should be there. JDK 1.8. If it's there, then I need to run the Eclipse. That I can do.
Try that. If it may not work, sometimes it asks for a Java home path. You can go back to environment variable and set one path. Probably I'll send one simple mail for that. I'll post it somewhere. You can follow the steps if it is not working. Otherwise, it's fine.
Okay, I will try. Yeah. For sure.